I'm Myles Nagle and I'm an electrician. When I went to school, I came out of good GCSE results. I passed everything, mostly A's and B's, and then I left school to go to do my A-level at college, which I did for about half a year, and then kind of realised it weren't for me. I wanted to kind of make some money, make a name for myself, so I decided to go down the apprenticeship side for electrics. So yeah, so when I was younger, probably from I'd say 10 onwards, so I was working with my dad on our houses, sort of, and it was big, not small work, it was like extensions, so I was really mucking in with him because it was just me and him and my mum doing it. And then yeah, just carried on from there really, so I've done a bit of everything, and electrics really was the one that stood out for me that I enjoyed the most. It was one you have to think a lot for, everything else seems to be a bit of a skill thing. With electrics you've got to get there, think about what you're doing, plan it, so there's a lot more to it I think than most other trades. So when I started my apprenticeship, I was on the basis that the maximum time you got for it is 4 years, and the first 2 years I was at college for, and then in the third year I realised I was kind of more advanced where I needed to be, so I pushed my boss by getting it sort of pushed a bit earlier, like the assessment, and that's where, yeah, so I ended up finishing after 3 years.
Myles joined us 4 years ago as a young lad, came in very enthusiastic, obviously a very capable guy. You could see that from very early on when he was working with us. He's excelled at college. You know, you look at his college report's been excellent. He's also taken on further responsibility during his apprenticeship on his own back. He's also gone out and done a plumbing course, so he's got a plumbing certification as well. He's also taken on the inspection and testing course, which he's passed, and I believe he's one of the youngest people to have done that in the region. And yeah, he's a very, very capable young man, and he's got a great future ahead of him.
Mainly all the sparks I've worked with individually, they've all taught me different elements, and I've been taught different ways to do things, and it gives me a chance to decide which way I prefer to do things better. And without the blokes I've worked with, I wouldn't have been able to get to the stage I am. You need the training, and that's the best thing about the apprenticeship. As long as you're with a good company like I was with Lowe and Oliver, and you're with a good training provider like JTL, they're the ones who help you through it. They'll make sure, and you've got someone to rely on. So if you're not getting the training you feel like you should be getting, you have someone to speak to about that, who's not necessarily your boss or paying your bills, and who can keep things confident if you need to.
What's good about Myles is he sets himself out from the others. He applies himself well, he listens, he's eager to learn, and he's very, very capable of taking things on quickly, and his skills are very, very good for someone of his age, and he's very, very quick on the uptake. Oh, it would be a tremendous achievement to all of us if Myles can win the national award. He's been successful in winning the regional award, and yeah, I think he's a good candidate for it. We've supported him in that, and let's hope he can do it.
To win the national award would be great. I mean, it's something I could look back on and say that out of the whole of England, all the apprentices that year who did electrics, I was the one who stood out the most, did the best, and it's something it's a credit. It's a credit to me, and I'll be able to use that hopefully for the rest of my life. Because like I said, you only get that one age that you can get that award, and I've achieved just that.